you so much for joining me here today for yet another Second Love Lifestyle video on something that I find interesting or helpful in some type of way. For those that don't know me, my name is Sandra, and I cover all things SL from shopping to decor to anything in between. And today I am going to be talking about a technical issue I ran into the other day that was pretty major for me on Firestorm. I don't know how many people have run into this, but I thought I would share my story. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, you guys. So I just wanted to share this story because I ran into a couple people online that ran into the same type of issue, and I was confused about it. The other people were confused about it. Sometimes when you run into these types of things, you just don't know which way to turn or what's going on. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. Okay, so first, let me give you some information about what I'm using. Okay, so first of all, I'm using Firestorm. I'm using the latest version, the 7.1.13, right? Hold on, is that right? Yeah, 7.1.13. That's the latest version available. And what happened was I was on SL for a while and my friend was coming on. So I decided to log off and then log back on. Many times with the PBR version and the computer I'm using, the computer does need to reboot because there's only so many textures and stuff like that my computer could deal with. I do have a gaming computer, but the PBR is really hard on my computer. Okay, so that aside, um, I came back on SL and let me tell you first the way that I save my bodies on the appearance menu. I think this will help for some substance of the story so that you're understanding why I was stressed and what was going on. Okay, so this is the appearance menu. Uh, okay, here we go here. Okay, so let me make sure you could see this on the screen. Okay, yeah. Okay, you guys, so this is the appearance menu, and what you're looking at here is this is the way I do my inventory. Now, if you've been watching videos from me for a while, you've heard me mention at one point or the other that I do use CTS Wardrobe for an inventory system. However, I have found that CTS Wardrobe does not load bodies and heads well. Now, other people could argue with me about this. Other people could feel differently. Other people, get really into messing around technically with the links and getting all deep into it. I'm not that deep. I just want to do what I want to do, and I want it to get done fairly fast. I don't want to get really hooked into the coding and stuff. So I use CTS Wardrobe for clothing and a bunch of other things, but for my bodies and my heads, I use the appearance menu only. Okay, so that's what we're looking at here. Okay, I didn't want to confuse matters, but I just wanted to explain. Okay, so basically here you see that I have one Laura X body saved with the prim hat on it. I don't use that body a lot, so I only have one version of the Laura X body saved. Now you see uh, all the ones that start with 2, those are the original that's the original Laura body with the different Luca heads that I have, okay? You're seeing this. I have, like, I don't know, I've never counted them, you guys, maybe around 10, I don't know. Okay, so again, Laura body, all different heads. You're noticing they're all different heads. The reason that I save the bodies like this is because I have all of my different bodies wearing different skins, different tones of skin, different types of skin. And if you, here, let me show you really quick. If you look close at like her little face, you could tell she has freckles on and um, a tongue by Dead Boy, lashes, a couple. She has some stuff on her body that I generally, when I start off with a nude Abby, I want this stuff already on her. I don't want to mess around with it because it holds me up when I'm decorating her. So anyway, yeah, there's freckles and a couple other things that are just time consuming and I don't want to mess around to it. And if you look on her neck there, you could tell she's got like sparkles on her body. I want all that stuff already on her. Okay, so um anyway, so I have all the bodies and all the heads already saved on my appearance menu. This also includes all of these bodies have different shapes, you know. So there you go. And so the ones that start with two are the original Laura body. Now we're looking at number four. That's the original Cupra. All the different heads. We're looking at all the heads. Uh, this is Cooper Cups. We're moving into number six, Cooper Cups, with all the different heads. And in other words, when I res these bodies, they're ready to go. All I need to do is dress them. Okay, so and stick hair on them. They're basically just nude Abbies with no hair. So, but they do have a hair base because again, I might change the hair base, but generally, I have a favorite hair base that works with a lot of stuff. Um, I'll change it, but if I don't have to change it, it saves me time. And and they're all wearing ears, stuff like that. Anyway, then number seven, we see that those are my AK heads. I don't even know what bodies are safe with those, but anyway, they're my AK heads. And then I have RB number eight, that's reborn. This is the problem I had, you guys. This is what we're focusing on. The reborn is what I used most. Um, you could tell all of these number eight are reborn bodies with the different heads stuck on them. Okay, so this is what I had a problem with. That oh, when I went to change clothes, every time I change clothes, I'll usually stick on a different head because that's just I like using my different heads. So that's what I do. Um, so when I started putting on the different heads, I got a crazy, 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 crazy shape for my body. Um, so like she went up to like 2,000 pounds, like her whole body poofed out. Her her head was all messed up for no known reason. Like I had no idea. Like it was fine before I logged out last time. Now suddenly it's all messed up. So I tried everything. I tried the thing where here, let me show you. Yeah, I've learned to do this a lot with PBR because, like I said, my computer does not deal well with PBR. It's created a lot of problems. So, if you go to Avatar Health and then go down to the female reset default female avatar character test, usually if you stick that on, um, it will kind of get rid of whatever problems are attached on to the clothing, to the attachments, to whatever you got going on. It'll get rid of it. Um, that did not help. I noticed with, for what it's worth, I noticed with these default female avatar character test thing, I noticed that when I tried to strip all the clothes off her to make sure that there's nothing um, interfering with the Avi body. Um, I cannot get the baked on mesh off of this default Avi. So I ended up going to, where it says choose an Avi. I usually go to this one. It's classic. I usually pick this one with the red hair. I think her name is Bitsy. Um, if you could see that, let me see. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, I'm not telling you anything new. That's what. So finally, I stuck Bitsy on Sandra, and then I stripped all the clothes off her to make sure that there's no baked on mesh, no nothing. Um, it helped a little bit, but what happened was I went back to the appearance menu here, okay? And say I pressed this one, number 8, Reborn Lily EVOX. That's the, Leluca head for Lily. So when I pressed that, her body was only half resing. And then I noticed that the heads of all of my reborn bodies that I've saved here in this appearance menu, all of the heads were all messed up. All of them. That really stresses me out still to think about it. All of the heads were messed up. Um, and the bodies were only half resing. Now, I went on Discord. Um, I was talking to Firestorm support in world. Um, they suggested a couple things that might be wrong with it. Um, I went on Discord and I was talking to them on Discord, and it basically was suggested to me to check the shapes, to check the shapes were corrupted. And that was hard for me to wrap my mind around because, again, here, like I have all kinds of heads, all kinds of bodies pre saved. And I'm like, the shapes are corrupted on all of my reborn. How is that even possible? To tell the truth, you guys, I still don't know how it's possible. I don't know why it happened. Like, why? Um, who knows why? Who knows? But anyway, for every single reborn body I had saved, the shapes were corrupted. So that means I had to like go in. I don't know if I could. Let me go in outfits. Maybe this will, so you could have a little bit of a reference. So, like, I know this one for sure was corrupted really bad. This Nova head. So I had to go into all of these, and I had to. Here's the shape here. I had to delete the shape, and then I had to add in a new shape, and then it was okay. Okay, but before I did this, all I was getting was a bunch of orange cloud. Nothing was helping. So let me go through this really quick if anybody's curious or wants to know or whatever. Anyway, in inventory, this is usually what I do. I only use my I only use the head shape that was given by the brand for one of my Leluca heads. That is my prim head because I really suck at making round, dull like faces. I suck at that. Okay. So I'm okay at it, but I kind of suck. I know it's not my strong point. So I used the shape that was given by Leluca for that head. Okay. That's the only one I do that for. But anyway, regardless, here in inventory, but I had to delete all of them. It doesn't matter if I used it from Leluca or not. I had to delete all of them. But anyway, if you go into this that says add new item, you'll pull up this, and if you go into bot no wait, close. Wait, what the hell is it? Oh, yeah, new shape. Okay, so if you go into new shape like this, you hit that, and then you get a blank shape. See here, I'll hit it. Okay, I hit it, and let me see where it went. I think it goes into objects. No. Okay. Yeah, oh, here it is. It went into, body parts. Body parts is where I try to keep all my shapes at, but anyway, it went in there, and then, when you make when you get a shape like this, it's nothing, it's 0, everything's on 0, and then when you add it on the Abby, um, she looks all messed up, and then you go into, here, then you go into the appearance menu again, and you go into the tab that says body parts, and your shape will be there. Okay, that's my shape. I'm not going to remove it off her, but um, you have her where your new shape, then you go in and you get all the sliders and you could control um, how it looks. I always make my own shapes. I don't use the brand shapes, like I said, except for that one Leluca head. I can't get that shape right on the Avi ever. So I do use their head shape. I do mess around with it to, but basically it's what they made it look like because I can't deal with it. Um, so anyway, let me go ahead and delete that. Yeah, so, yeah, and for anyone that's interested or cares or is curious, yeah, I keep all of my shapes in body parts, and all of the folders, have all of the shapes for all of my crap that's in, you know, that's in my, inventory. You know, I got the brow shapers, I don't know why I have so many of those, but regardless, I saved some, detail. Sometimes I'll can't say what I really do with these really. Sometimes I'll look at the shapes that the creator made. And I might look at, like, say, the eyes or the lips or the nose or whatever, and I might be like, "Oh, oh, yeah, okay, okay," and, like, I'll be like, "Oh, I like the way they shaped that chin," or whatever, and I'll keep it in mind. I'm more of a visual person. I don't really look at the numbers. I could tell what they did when I see the shape, so, I keep a lot of these for reference, but, these right here that says Cupra EVOX, these are not for reference. These are actually shapes that I use um, for my already saved bodies. But yeah, you guys, these are my new reborn shapes here. I made them all the other day. And yeah, I had to redo all of these. It was really stressful for me. I did not like it. I was not having fun that day. So, you guys, I just wanted to say again that this issue was caused by the shapes being corrupted, and the reason I knew the shapes were all of it is guessing for me because I don't really know what's causing the issue. I'm not a big computer person, but when I tried to change bodies and stuff, all I was seeing was orange smoke. Nothing was happening. The face was all messed up, really bad. I know it was not the face that I created, and yeah, and so, basically, you have to just there's no way to save it. You can't save that shape, you gotta delete it, and, you'll never be able to see it again, like, all of the numbers for all of the body and head are gonna be all messed up on it, so even if you do load it, it's not like you could save those numbers for the next new shape you make. There's nothing you can do, just it's gone. It's gone, you guys. I'm sorry. So, yeah, from what I read online, it seems as though which I'm gonna go with it. I agree with it. It seems as though people feel like if the Firestorm platform is having an issue, like, sometimes you get on SL and you know how things are taking a long time to res, or it's really slow, or really laggy, or whatever's going on. If you're working on your shapes when Firestorm is having an issue, that is a big corporate for having a corrupted shape that you're gonna have to delete later on because you were trying to mess around with the shape when Firestorm was having issues. So my word of caution to everybody is do not do any Avi type stuff like the shape or enhancements or whatever when Firestorm is laggy or having an issue. Just wait. Wait till another day, wait till later in the day, whatever you need to do, but just be aware that this is what some people wrote about online that they feel might have been the issue for why it happened, and I do tend to agree. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, that's my story, and yeah, I haven't been filming for a couple days because of that specific issue. So hopefully things will get back to normal here very soon, and I hope you all have a good one, and I will see you next time. Take care.